Is this on? Hello. Turn on the. Let me turn on the light. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Shut up already. This is a cigar box guitar. It's a 3-string. I have never bought one of these in my life. I've never had one of these in my life. So I wanted to treat myself to a birthday present for my 51st birthday, and this is the first cigar box guitar I've ever had. I found out about these things about two years ago, I think, and a year, maybe 2 years ago, and I just really been into the idea of having one, and I finally got it together, got myself together enough so I could get one, with a little help from some money I got for a commission. And I went to Books A Million, and I got one. Oh, that just messed up my hair, didn't it? It's just, there's no helping this now. Yeah, God, I really do need a haircut. What about that? Does that look any better? No, it does not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Good grief. There, how's that? Oh, wait. Ah, crap. Alright, so anyway. Oh. What am I gonna do, right? But anyway, shut up. I gotta trim these strings back, I swear. But anyway, well, as everybody knows, I'm spending the year working on commissions, drawings and paintings. So that's my plan for the year. And so far it's going along well. I just measured some paper for the dark crystal earlier today, and Arwen and Frodo. But I've got to say that Arwen and Frodo is not going to be so easy to do. As many times as I tried to look up a decent picture. I'll put this down for a minute. Over here. Fine. Sound of those strings is driving me buggy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been trying to look for pictures of Arwen and Frodo on Google online, and it is really hard to come up with a single decent picture that's big enough for me to sketch or to work out on a piece of paper. So I don't know. I can do it. It's just that I really need a clear picture, and everything that keeps showing up on Google is just constantly dark pictures, dark photography. So it's just a real pain in the butt right now, and my hair is not doing me any favors either. I need a haircut. Next time I get some cash, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get me a haircut. So let's see. Uh, my most recent painting, Storm Diablo, is on its way out to California. My sister's tracking it, so hopefully it'll get there without any trouble. Let me get this real quick. There. Yeah, a little speck of something on the laptop. But anyway, I am not doing any writing this year. I don't plan to write this year. I'm going to wait till next year and then do that. Just right now, I just don't want anything to do with writing this year. I just don't. So that's it for that. Anyway, back to this. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to put this together, but the funny thing is, it takes a very small amount of time. I had it put together in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I guess, because I had to put in the saddles just past the bridge here. And there are a few pieces that come separately. I mean, they're included with the rest of the package, but they do come separately. And I think we would call these the saddles. I don't know if you can see that. And there's 3 of them. And actually there are 6. There's 3 that goes on top and then 3 that go on the bottom. And you take a hammer, or you can even take a heavy spoon and just gently tap them in until they go all the way in. And what they do with this is help keep, when you put the strings in, let me do this. When you put the strings in, it helps keep the strings from wearing out the wood. And at the same time, it helps keep the strings from getting damaged on the wood inside. You know, so that they don't rub the strings too badly, or if at all, you know. So the saddles help keep the strings in place. And you also have this, which is your bridge. And all you had to do, there are simple instructions for it. It's not hard to follow at all. And you just put the bridge where it says bridge. It has words on it. It says bridge, and you put this here. And of course, it's going to move around a lot until you put the nut up here, which I took the nut out. Honestly, I took the nut out after I had put it in. It goes up here, and then while everything is still somewhat loose, you can't even put the bridge on because this is completely mobile, and this stupid thing keeps making noise. So you have to start tuning the strings before you can even put the bridge on. And as they get tighter, then you can put this on, and it stays as you wind the strings up, tune the strings up tighter. And the same thing with the nut. The nut is completely mobile and will fall out on you if you don't tighten the strings up. Now, like I said, as you can see, I took out the nut because with it in, the strings stand about a mile away from the fretboard. Now, I know this is supposed to be a slide guitar and everything, and I understand that, but I did not buy this so I could learn how to play slide. That's the only catch. I did not buy this so I could learn to play slide. I bought. I don't mind it, but in order to do that, I got to put the nut back in. And I didn't really want it in, so you know. And I wanted to, and with it in, it's almost impossible to play because, like I said, the the strings are a mile away from the neck, a mile away from the frets. Because see, look at this right now. I'm not sure that you can see it very well, but I had to take the nut out just so I could have the strings, there we are, that close to the frets, that close to the fretboard. There are no frets on this. There are none. You have the lines. You can hear this. It's all very smooth. You know, there are no frets. And it's out of tune again. And you have the fret lines and you have the dots, but you have no frets whatsoever, which is okay. You know, I guess I suppose that's all right. Because it does have a smooth sound to it. You know, if you like it to be fretless, that's okay. Because it's like, you know. I've got to trim these strings back, so help me. But you can do chords, you know. And this is, like I said, this is out of tune again. I can't keep this thing in tune. That's another problem I have with this. I mean, it's not as bad as it was. I've taken a screwdriver and tightened up. Tightened up one or two of the machines, of the tuning machines, a little bit. I've tightened them up a little bit, and it's a little bit better. But unfortunately, these things, there's no guarantee that they're actually going to stay in tune. That's the only real problem with this. But I don't like the idea of taking it back because I really like it, and I really like just playing around with it, and that's all I'm doing with it. You know, I'm not trying to be anybody famous. You know, I'm not trying to be Del McCurry or Eddie Van Halen or anybody. So it's like, you know, it's like, and I can just futzy around with it, you know. And it doesn't have to mean anything, but you know, it's my little toy. But as you can hear, there aren't any frets on it. And if you want one with frets, I suggest you go to Knoxville and try to find one with frets. Yeah, because this does not have it. You know, there are none. There are no frets on this whatsoever. But I was able to get this for $34.50, and that's because I used my discount card, my Books A Million discount card, and I was able to get the discount for it. And honestly, you know, it's a lot of fun. It is to me, anyway. It's a lot of fun to me. So I really enjoy it. I know the strings look pretty wonky on here. I mean, look at this. You got one here, one there, and one way over there. But it's like they're all so separated and everything, doesn't it? And I can't explain that. I can't explain that. I don't know why they're like that. I mean, without the nut in place to keep them in place, I can understand that, but without it, they just seem like they're wherever they want to go. If I could find a smaller nut to replace the one that came with this, I would probably put that in and probably do that. You know, that would be fine and everything. And you know, that'd probably be pretty cool. You know, I don't know if it would improve it or anything, but I would definitely give it a thought. But anyway, this is my little toy that I got for my birthday, a birthday present to myself. And like I said, I never had one until this year, so but I like it, and I'm trying to write something on it, but I don't know. And I keep thinking this sucker is gonna poke me right in the eye. Oh, oops. You know. But it's a lot of fun though. Well, that sounded a little better, but yeah. Ooh. I'm still getting used to it, you know. Stupid strings, I swear. Get out of there. I've always been a much more serious artist than I have when it came to playing the guitar. Yes, I'm having issues. But anyway, no, when it came to the guitar, I was never quite that serious, and I don't know, man. You know, I know how to play. I know how to play. I learned a few chords, like 2 or 3 chords and everything, and that was, well, yeah, maybe that. And I learned how to do that, and playing was fun and all of that, but would you shut up? But I just was never very serious about it. Now, if you wanted me to draw something or to write something, I was all about that. I was all over it then, you know. But well, that's where I really was, you know, when it came to art or trying to write something. Then I'd be all over it, you know. No problem, you know. So why did I get so serious about this? I don't know. I just thought it was so cool, and I think it's fascinating. You know, like the ukulele. You know, I think the ukulele is fascinating too. You know, I don't have one of those yet, but yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not going to get one at some point, but not possibly not anytime soon. I would like to have one. You know, I'm going to see about getting one, but I don't know. This kind of caught my attention and, you know, kind of distracted me to it and all that. You know, it seems like a really good idea. Okay, so let's see. What else am I working on? This year, what else am I working on? See, the Dark Crystal. I'll be getting started on that in I would like to say June or July, but I'm already trying to get everything together so I can start on that, because when I asked on Facebook whether or not I should draw that or paint it. A number of you said that I should do both, and it might not have been on the regular feed with everybody else's, but I got enough messages about it and everything. And somebody asked me how much that would cost. I said, I don't know right now. I'm afraid that would be expensive. It would be pretty expensive because, for one thing, I've got to try to think about what kind of scale that's going to be. And I don't even have that down yet. And I have a possible sheet measured out for it, and it should be able to fit them all, fit all of it in it. But I don't know. There's a difference between drawing it, between thinking that you've got the right size and then finding out that the size that you have really is not going to work. So it's like, yeah, you got to wait and find out. Yeah. And then there are also a few Lord of the Rings, I should say Tolkien, not Lord of the Rings specifically. For one thing, I've had a few requests. Well, no, I've had 2 requests for Aragorn and Frodo and Samwise. I've had requests for those as commissions, and Aragorn for a commission. So I would probably see if they want me to do Aragorn by himself or have Aragorn with Arwen, which I think would make a lot of sense, because they do end up as husband and wife in Lord of the Rings at the end of it all. So I think that would be a great choice, and I'll be happy to do that. I'm also looking to either draw or paint Smaug and Bilbo in The Hobbit. But I'm thinking seriously about doing that. I would really like to do that as well. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be done. That might be, I don't know, that might be October. Because I don't know. I wish I still had the original drawing that I did, and that would be a great painting. But I don't have that. I gave it to someone that wanted it, and I said, okay, you can have it. And but it also gives me plenty of room to think about what else I could do, in that area. Maybe try some new ideas. So, see, that would be Bilbo and Smaug for a painting, or just a drawing. I don't know. I really think I should paint it, quite possibly. But I'm still debating. But like I said, that'll probably have to wait till October, September, maybe October. What else? Let's see. I would like to do murals as well, like Star Wars. I would love to do something with Star Wars. It's just that when they started doing the Star Wars sequel trilogy, that's what they call it, right? The Force Awakens and all that. I really was not sure how that was going to come out and everything. And then, well, you know how the movies have gone so far, and it has not been very, very flattering. I mean, it might look great for Ray, you know, and all that, but as far as how they're treating the original heroes, Han Solo, they killed Han Solo, for God's sake. Then Carrie Fisher died, and then Luke Skywalker died, and you know, it was just like, oh God, why did they bother doing this? You know, or why did they have to involve them at all? But you know, but anyway, I would see Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I would like to. I would like to try to do something with Star Trek, possibly, but I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could, but that's not going to be for another year, I don't think. Let's see, who else or what else? Harry Potter would be good. Something to do with Harry Potter, a mural, or maybe a few solo drawings of the main characters. Labyrinth would make a good painting, I think, or just a drawing. I could think seriously about that. Oh man, Disney, quite possibly. That'd be fun. I could still do a nice variety of Disney characters, either solo drawings or put them all in a mural, a banner of their own, possibly. Looney Tunes, the same thing. That'd be good. But, you know, it's just, for now, you gotta wait and see what happens with it all. Still got plenty of time with this month, and still got plenty to do. Which reminds me, I got an apartment inspection coming up in July. So as soon as May is over with, and it's about to, what is this? This is April the 30th. So I have May to be able to do whatever I want. And then as soon as May is over and June comes in, then I'm going to have to get serious with the apartment. And here where I am, right? It's not like it's so much a mess. It's just got a lot of clutter in it. So, but that's, the clutter can build up. Ask my mom. Isn't that right, Mom? So let me tell you about this thing again. Mom will wrap it around my neck, yeah. No, but anyway. Yeah. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, my mom shows up at my door to strangle me or something. But anyway, all right. I think that's all I've got for now. I have a banner that I have hanging up, drying for the night. A classroom banner that I'm working on and trying to finish it up tonight. But yeah, I need to think about going to bed in a couple of hours. My daughter has an early shift tomorrow, 10 to 2. It's not so bad, you know, but it can be annoying to her, you know. It's only slightly annoying to me, but it's part of her job. And I told her, I said, sweetie, this is the job you took, so you got to get used to different schedules, you know. But anyway, this is my little thing for the night, you know, and I'm just I'm not even sure I'm gonna post this yet. You know, I'm debating and all that. At the moment, I'm just I'm playing around with this thing. I don't even have my radio on tonight. Just enjoy playing around with this. But anyway, all right, enough of that. Maybe I'll watch Avengers or something. It is that dead around here tonight. It really is, you know. I mean, I enjoy the quiet and the peace and quiet and everything, but you know, there, got my alarm set. Hey, the war on depression continues, and I'm not giving up. So, all right. Well, anyway, I guess I'll make another one of these some other time, and hopefully I can talk about some more less than interesting stuff. Yeah. All right. Gotta go finish off my tea here. And let's see. I guess that's it. Right. All right. I'll see you when I see you. I really need a girlfriend. That or a dog. I don't know. Alright. Later. Oh, shit.